Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
First off the bat, welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg and that's Beth. And our first comment of the night comes from Bill Schofield, who says, I hope I'm not the only one naked right now.
I mean,
I would be naked, but I have to be on YouTube.
yeah,
And I think that's illegal.
I'm pretty sure it is
It's
illegal.
fairly
I think that would be an
not
OnlyFans.
legal. But I do hope you are. I hope your wife is right next to you, naked as well. Yeah, I told
Well, you didn't
you.
turn down my iPad, just
Nope,
my phone,
didn't even
huh?
touch it.
Why do I have 47 text messages?
Cheers,
Oh,
honey.
because you, Angela, and Peter have like 50 of those 47. I realize I said that wrong, but hey.
Yeah, whatever. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. We
Happy
got some
Friday.
fun shit. Tyler, what's happening up
Hi,
in the
friends.
Canadian lands of the frozen tundra?
Good evening. Good
The
evening.
tundra.
Is it? It's not cold in Canada all the time, is it?
It's always cold in Canada.
No, it's not.
Canada.
They film Hallmark movies there. It's
Yeah.
not cold all the time.
Bullshit.
It's not
Okay, what do you consider cold during the summer?
75.
Exactly.
Are you thinking of Alaska?
No,
Alaska's
no,
always
no.
cold.
Alaska is kind of like latitudinally similar to where he lives. Yeah, he's up in BC. I got your address, bro. I know where you live.
Is it cold there, Tyler? Is it cold there in
It's
summer?
fucking always cold.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why?
He said he's about to light the barbecue, not doing that naked. Well, I mean, just don't put too much lighter fluid on it.
You went to bed
Depends-
already? What is it? 8 o'clock?
Who went to bed?
Stacy.
Oh, Jesus. Listen, we all live in igloos. Goddamn right you do.
No, he's being sarcastic.
No, I don't think so.
I think he is.
He's-
I don't know. Who knows?
He's hunting fucking, what he's going to throw on that grill is some fucking
Elk. Moose.
walrus.
Moose.
Some walrus is going,
Hi, Kitty.
walrus tusk is going on that. He's going to eat the, what do you
Well,
call
hello,
the,
my
in the
love.
middle of it? Like we have for bones here.
Blubber?
Bone marrow out of
Oh.
the tusk of a walrus.
You're so weird
That's what
sometimes.
Tyler's going to eat tonight. That's what,
You're
that's their subsistence livers.
blubber.
Blubber.
I don't
know.
think they're Eskimos. I'm just
He lives
saying.
in a fucking, he
I'm
said
pretty
he
sure
lives in an
Eskimos
igloo.
live in Alaska.
He uses a dog sled to get to work, of course. I mean, that's just obvious
Like I use a donkey.
because you're Mexican.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Hispanic,
why. Yeah, no, Mexican.
Hispanic.
No, Mexican.
Hispanic. I'm not from Mexico.
Well, you kind of are.
You just like calling me a Mexican.
Yeah,
That doesn't
well,
make me a
You
Mexican.
do look
though.
like a Mexican sometimes. Your knees get really dark during the summer.
Not if I take proper
He
care.
just turns fucking see-through.
Not if I take proper care.
What is proper
But
care?
I was laughing because when Selena and I went to that holistic mystic fair,
Mhm.
I wore sandals and we walked around outside a lot afterwards. I already have a foot tan.
Enough said. I don't even, I just end a fucking conversation.
I have a foot tan.
That's Mexican.
Hispanic.
It's in your blood.
Hispanic.
Dude, you are from Mexico City, probably.
I am not from.
If
Neither
you're
were my
probably
parents nor my
related
grandparents.
to some dude that worked on like a fucking
You're,
tequila farm
you're just
or something like
pulling
that.
shit out of your ass,
Like
basically.
it just was like chop. I've seen the
Hey,
video.
I made it 3 minutes without cursing. So
No, we know you're fucking around, bro.
yeah, I know.
We don't actually think you eat
Live in an
blubber
Eskimo.
every day. You have a grocery store.
Live in an Eskimo.
somewhere.
I don't think you live in an Eskimo. Igloo.
He lives in a tauntaun.
Oh, that would
Like
be
on
cool if he had a
Empire?
tauntaun. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got. And he just is like, it's so cold out here. I'm gonna get inside my tauntaun. But what happens if you
What?
run out of tauntauns?
You're screwed.
You're screwed. Middle of winter in fucking
Pack it
Canada.
in. Pack it in.
Like,
Time to
God
give up.
damn it, I'm gonna die.
No tutus.
What's up? Pog around and find
Hey,
out.
pog
Hope you're doing
around.
good. Good times. I just got back. Sorry, we're running a minute late.
Yes, you were being a chauffeur.
My neighbor's child said, "Hey, Greg," and I was like, "Whoa!" Out of the garage and said, "What do you want? Can you give me a ride?" So I got permission from her parents.
You're way nicer than me.
Well, I know.
I'd have been like, I'm not your chauffeur.
But I show up, and we don't have kids, obviously.
Oh, this is
But
funny.
it was funny because they have the kid. There's like she's what?
13.
13, 14.
He'll be
A
14
bunch
this
of
summer.
13, 14-year-olds sitting around on a picnic table in this park. And that's
Which park was it? The one by the
couldn't-
by the Walgreens?
No,
On Houseman?
it's up in this rich kid neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, all our friends are
people
rich.
Neighborhood up there. And so I drop them off, and I was like, "Call us if you need anything, whatever."
Not
'Cause
her
their
parents.
parents are-
Call her
no.
parents.
Well, no, I was like, if something comes up in game,
Call your parents first.
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, that's the thing. But I was like, if something comes up, just call us. And as she opens the door and gets out, I was like, "Love you." Just to fucking, she turned around and looked at me like, "You motherfucker. I'm going to murder you."
Well,
in
that's
your
what you
sleep."
wanted her to do, though. Like, that was
Exactly.
the.
I messaged her mom and dad. I was like, almost made me want to have kids. I was like, just that look was like, that's the look you want.
They probably
to
are
get.
all like, Bella, who was that? Isabella, who
No,
was that?
what's her friend? I can't remember her friend's name. I heard her voice.
Ava?
Ava. It was Ava. It was like, "Hi, Greg." But yeah, so I'm like, I know, I saw some girls.
Yeah,
that
you need to stop hanging out with 13-year-old girls. They all know you. They ask you for rides.
no, they
take you
live
to
next
Starbucks.
door. I don't give them rides. You're the
You
last one to
volunteer-
give them rides.
because you volunteer. Why don't you guys go with Beth? I was like, who the fuck
Go
do
ride,
you think
go
I
ride in
am?
Beth's brand new car.
Go back to Walmart. You guys go with her. I was like, what part of this looks inviting when it comes to kids?
You're a nice woman.
Negative ghostwriter.
I don't hang out with kids on a regular basis. trust
She
me.
doesn't. They just run around on the weekends and scare the crap out of him on purpose.
Yeah. They come screaming by my fucking garage door. or something.
Um,
Cheers, you guys. All right, let's jump into some shit. First off, go out, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind. You
Oh,
know
yes.
the fucking biznatch.
yes.
Do that. Go out. Also, Eric Taines, he's got a great book coming out. Go out to his Fox News Maine on Instagram, where you can find all of his stuff. Follow him on iTunes, Spotify, everything else. You can follow us out there as well. Leave reviews, of course. Do that. Beth finally recorded a Beth's Naughty Reads.
I tried to watch it, dude.
It was okay. So it was our first one.
I tried to
doing
watch it and I just kept picking at everything and I was like,
You're
I'm
gonna
done.
see a video here in
done.
a few minutes.
Yeah.
That I think it might be the solution to what we're looking for.
Uh-oh.
So when we recorded Beth's Naughty Reads, the first one,
And it was hot.
you were
in
very
there.
nervous,
Yeah. I was nervous as fuck.
and that's totally fine. But it was kind of too scripted, almost compared to like what we do here. Like
well,
where we're
this
just,
is easy because we don't have anything in front of us.
nope.
When you have something specific to talk about, you're like, I can't sound like an idiot.
No, you can totally sound like an idiot. You can fucking. It's your fucking show.
Oh, well,
I want you to sound natural.
so I sounded scripted.
Well, of course.
Plus,
yeah.
I was like looking at my parents. I was like, oh, nope, I can't
So
watch
come
this.
out, go out to Best Naughty Reads, go check it out. Fucking give us some feedback on it. We obviously know the basics of it. Like,
Don't be haters.
Yeah,
Don't be
I mean,
haters.
fuck, whatever. Just
I'll
go out.
find you.
But
I'll
it's
come
out
and find
on
you if you're a
Best Naughty
hater.
Reads out on YouTube.
You think it's inappropriate if somebody gives me bad feedback because it's Beth's Naughty Reads? If I'm like, hey, go suck a dick.
No, literally within 6 seconds, no, 10 seconds of introducing your first podcast, you said the F
It
word.
was necessary.
I
It
know.
was necessary.
I'm just saying.
Because those two sentences, I'll forever read smutty books. I will forever read dirty, nasty, dirty, smutty
See?
books.
Now, on the next one, we're going to recap what happened on the first one, right? But you're going to see a video here in a little bit of a chick that I
He's going
started
down way too
I
easy.
started following from Drinking Bros, and it's regarding another topic entirely. But her producer's Offset, and she talks on a regular basis. Like they
The
talk.
producer does?
Yeah, the
Okay.
producer interacts with her.
Okay.
So it's predominantly this woman that gives all of the.
I think you might start having
Information.
reading my books with me.
No, I don't want all the information.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to ask you, like, what the fuck was that about, right?
Yeah.
But I did step on your audio a lot because I'm used to doing it from this side and
Yes.
leading the conversation.
All right.
But no. You need to be, I'll be quiet.
MC, welcome, my friend.
And then you need to go, what do you think about that, Greg?
Pull you
See
in.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess show me the video.
So, yeah. Also, this Sunday, do we drop the new Just Greg / Castro files on Saturday or Sunday? What do you want to
Well,
do?
Sunday is Easter.
Let's
so
do it
it's
on
gonna be
Saturday.
It's gonna.
We'll
We don't
drop it
even have
tomorrow.
anything to drop.
I've got my new,
Oh, just Greg, but we
Just
don't have
Greg,
a Castro files
but
yet.
it's / Castro files because it's a
yeah.
alien thing.
I don't know. So here's
Let's
my
do it
train of thought.
tomorrow.
So Sunday is Easter, which we keep forgetting about. But
Today's Good Friday. Good Friday today. Have we said
everybody
cheers?
can
I
eat
can't
meat again
remember.
after today, right?
Huh?
Everybody can eat meat. Any Catholics can eat meat again after today.
I never stopped.
Well, you're not Catholic, so
I was baptized Catholic.
when was the last time you went to a Catholic church? When was the last time you went to, what is it when you go in the box? Confession?
I don't even know where a Catholic church is around here.
I'm sure there's 50 of them right in this little vicinity because it's fucking Texas. Hispanic Central.
No. You guys are all fucking like.
There's the one that's in Helotes that you think is a Baptist church is actually a Catholic church.
That's a big ass church.
It's Catholic church.
What do you
Most
guys?
Catholic churches are big churches.
Greg doesn't know how to be quiet. Did you see the Christmas? No shit, dude. Obviously,
Christmas show.
I can't. I. This is my job. Like I do this. You should see me in a fucking meeting at work.
You talk a lot? Or
Yeah, I
little?
chalk a lot.
You chalk a lot?
I chalk a lot. I'm like, sometimes, dude, I'm like, okay, there's a couple of things that bother
We
the
make a living
shit
talking,
out of me.
so it makes sense.
Or, yeah, make a living talking.
I mean, we don't make a living. but we
Making
make a living.
deals,
Nobody cares.
pushing things.
Nobody cares.
Like, that's corporate life.
Yeah, I
You got
know.
to talk about your projects and do all these things,
Yeah.
right? That's just life.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But
What
stepping on
Christmas
people, I
show?
don't need to-
What
I
happened
don't
on the
need-
Christmas show?
Probably talked a lot.
Only thing I remember is that chick with the jumper open. I was like, why I gotta see most of your boobs, lady? Why?
I do.
You're not my type. You're not my type. When Greg says Castrophiles, I think of proving Trudeau is
So no,
Castro's
Beth's
son.
okay. So go out if you haven't seen it. We have another channel, and there's a subfolder under the
Bars
bars
Open.
open called the Castro Files, and we did for a long time. We did a lot of Castro. We called them the Castro Files. Think about it like scary, creepy,
Paranormal,
types
supernatural,
of
paranormal,
shows,
supernatural.
right? And there's a whole nother YouTube channel out there. We've got like 60 different episodes out there.
I
Something
thought it
like
was like
that.
45 or something like that.
Or maybe it's 50 or something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
But Beth's maiden name is
It's
Castro.
Castro.
So we created the Castro Files, right?
You
Here,
know.
watch. I'll play this real quick. All right, so there is the Castro Files intro,
Intro.
right? That we made. Peter from Baldy and the Big Guy
Yeah.
helped us make that. There's actually a longer one, but we shortened it up. So you can go out and you can like and subscribe to that. So I'll post shit out to that. It's more of a PG-ish, PG-13 channel was the goal of that. But I did one.
Tyler did take a good point. He's like, who actually makes a living? I make a surviving. And Fox said, what's a living? I agree with
Beth's retired now, guys. You gotta work enough.
It is supposed to be a little
save-
spooky, Fox. We try to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a couple like good crispy noodle. No, what's that show that
Creepy pasta.
creepy pasta crispy noodle.
We should start a new channel, Crispy Noodle.
Crispy noodle. Creepy pasta, like I picked up a couple stories and read them that were like really
Mhm.
good. Greg read one of the probably the best ones that I've ever seen that had to get pulled because they're making it into a fucking movie.
Yeah.
But
And they sold the rights to it, so
yeah.
I had to pull it down.
so it is.
I
supposed to be
even
kinda
reached
creepy.
out. I was like, "Can we do anything?" He's like, "Nah, dude. I sold the rights to the fucking story, so it's
But
out
it's
there.
still on the internet, which is weird.
But it's only on that one channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So There's a lot. We've got a ton of content out there. Kind of going back to say that, but that will be my new one will come out. We'll put it out. I'll put it out tomorrow. I think maybe I'll drop it tonight for tomorrow. Audio.
What do you guys think? Saturday or Sunday? Do you need something to listen to when family's driving you nuts?
Well, it just depends. Put some notes down there. And let
We
us
should
know.
really get something to make for Sunday dinner, like a nice roast or something.
I don't know.
What would your mom
Lastly,
make? I don't know. Crispy noodle.
That's really what it is. But I've got these new glasses. Oh, can't see them. I got Clicks glasses, so I can.
That was pointless. Just show them how it works. Don't put your
All
head
right,
in the microphone.
I was trying to. They're magnets. I can't see that now.
I know.
But dude, they've got a loop on them. They're called Clicks. They literally.
We saw a commercial, and I was like, "Oh, Greg, you should get those," not knowing he was really going to finally be
They're
like, "Yeah,
literally
give me some
magnetized
readers.
together.
Give me some readers."
Right? They're readers because I'm getting old and I keep beating the shit out of my eyes.
I just saw something that said colleges are. Never mind.
What? I can't see. I have to look. But the good thing about them is, check this out. Oh, you can also do this. I can fold them up.
Oh, would you look at that?
I can fold them up and just hang them around my head.
Now that you put your fingers out over the lenses, but
Well, I think that's kind of an old dude thing to do. Is just get it. You do the same thing.
what?
Your glasses are filthy.
Right?
So I have.
you.
Oh shit! I can go straight out with them too.
These aren't filthy.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
They're
I've
fucking
seen way
disgusting.
worse. I've seen my glasses way worse. Like when
But
Henry looked at
I
me the
did
other
reach
day.
out to the company because they're cheap as shit.
Yeah,
You're like,
they're
what,
good. They were like
35 bucks, 25
No,
bucks, something like that.
25
So I
bucks.
reached out to the company. We'll let you know if we can get a discount code
Some
on
of
them.
you guys are getting that age.
Well, the idea is that they're just readers.
Well, that's all you need. You can't see your phone anymore
can
unless
see
your
everything
arm
else.
is.
No, when my
Longer
eyes
than
get tired,
it
they're
can-
like right there, tired. They're good. Right?
Yeah, sometimes you're all the way out here though. I can't see it. Like what you just
Tyler said Greg struggled to not say retarded. How did I? Gregor goggles.
It's Greg short-sighted.
Dude, no, I actually don't think that's the case. I think I'm nearsighted. Isn't that the short, like where you can't see up, can't see?
No,
far?
nearsighted is I can't see far. Because that's
So
what I am.
I'm the. Is it? So am I short-sighted?
No, you're not short-sighted. You are just your eyes are changing. You need readers. It's not that
So
you're
am I short-sighted or nearsighted?
you're no-sighted. This is the dumbest conversation I've ever had in my life.
This is the best thing I've ever seen on my planet.
Um,
Like I just love the fact that I can just fucking throw.
you
them
know
on my
what's
neck.
funny is you give me so much shit when I look over my glasses, and guess who's doing it now?
No, I'll just take them off.
You
and I'll
like you look at me like quit doing that like an old lady. I'm like, well, I can't see you. You're too close.
I told you I'd get a chain to hang those things around your neck.
I need them to see. I need them on my face all the time unless I'm reading.
Anyway, this
Battle
new
of the
company.
lenses.
I'm not. I mean, I'll promote them because I think they're fucking cool. We just happen to bump into
MC
them.
said Sundays are a good release day.
Sundays for scare. I think Sundays are good, right? I mean, most Sundays. That's when we used to drop the Castro files.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Sundays we'll drop. That's what we'll stick. We'll get back to the Sunday release day for this one specifically because it is more Castro filey.
Yeah.
And a Just
I
Greg.
can't wait to see it.
And I've got some more Just Gregs in the pipe. But this one's gonna be kind of fun. So I think you guys will like it. All right. Let's jump into some fucking news. Do you want to have a cheers and a sip? I think we probably should. We've
Sure.
been talking a lot already.
I like William said Beth's Naughty Reads is filthy. I try. It's only gonna get worse.
That's the whole idea. Haley Joel Osment. Goodness.
So this is my first one.
And it went down like, what the?
I'm 18 minutes in and I'm already almost done with it. What the?
Haley Joel Osment. I've got the video. We've got the video. This is a video show too. Haley Joel Osment arrested drunken skiing. Ain't that the vibe? But that's not just what I heard. I heard he was on the pow pow.
I heard he was on the snow. The nose snow.
The nose snow. Haley Joel Osment's next trip to Mammoth Lakes, California won't be for skiing. He's potentially facing charges for arrest at that town's ski resort, TMZ has learned. The veteran actor was arrested on April 8th. So this is a few days ago, and the video just got released. After cops,
8th?
yeah, So
that was 10 days ago.
10 days ago.
I mean, 8 days ago.
Video is just
today's
hitting
18th. So that was
Yeah.
8 days ago.
So I'm surprised the video didn't get leaked earlier. The veteran actor was arrested on April 8th after cops got a call just before 2 p.m. about an alleged intoxicated individual at Mammoth Mountain Resort. He was out there snowboarding, living his best life. Ski patrol professionals who ensure the safety of skiers and snowboarders were with Osment when the cops arrived, according to documents obtained by TMZ. Osment was booked for public intoxication and possession of a controlled substance.
Snow.
Cocaine. Booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
Gator tails.
I've never heard gator tails.
All of it.
Snow.
Which cops sent to the lab to determine exactly what it was. Haley was booked and released shortly
Don't they
after
just rub it on their teeth to figure
arrest.
out if it's cocaine?
That's what your dad used to do.
70s.
As a DEA agent.
I don't think they
He'd be
really
like,
did that very much. I think
like-
they actually tested it.
dude, speaking of fucking cocaine fucking things, I Beth's got this new get
What?
up in the bathroom, and she's got these little scoopers
Oh.
for her little. This morning I was like, or was it last night? I
That
don't
was
know.
this morning.
This morning, she's got these little scoopers for her little.
Creams.
Creams? They are exactly the size of like a cocaine spoon.
I've never seen a cocaine
Like
spoon.
Beth retired and fucking
Went into healthcare. I mean,
is it
skincare.
healthcare?
Skincare.
No, I was thinking the booger sugar.
I know. I
I'm
would
like,
never.
Yep, reach out to Beth if you need anything.
Still-
So he said,
Quiet.
this
not
is the
true.
first time Haley has been arrested for alcohol.
Oh, Southern term. Thank you.
2006, he got a DUI, whatever. He pled no contest. He went through 60 hours, 3 years of probation, for a DUI, 3 years of probation, 60 hours of alcohol rehab, 6 months of AA meetings, and a $1,500 fine. That's ridiculous. That
Boom
much.
said, poor dude, he just wanted to have fun.
Okay,
He's a little bit of an idiot. He probably would
That's
have.
my perspective.
He probably shouldn't. He called attention to himself
Let's
because his
go watch
pants
the
were falling
video.
down and his helmet was
Let's
backwards.
go watch the video.
I know, but that's not the rest of the video is what's important. I mean, he looked like an idiot. Clearly,
point-
he was fucked up.
I agree. My point is that
Maybe just
motherfucker.
having fun at the base drinking.
Exactly. He was just partying at the
Don't
base,
need
and
to
he's
go
like,
back. And he
"Oh,
tried to get
shit."
on the lift without his
my
snowboard
snowboard.
boots and snowboard.
Alternative to that is, have you ever been to the bars at the top?
Yeah, when we ski down.
Right. But you can also ride them up sometimes and just go to the bar at the top. And then what they do is they slow him down. In the Mammoth, that lift was a slow mover, right? When it comes in.
I do. Okay, play the video.
But you get back on and you just ride it back down.
No.
They literally have parties to go do that.
Okay.
So, all right, you ready? Haley Joe Snow.
Star Haley
this
Joel
is
Osment was arrested
from
on the ski
KFC.
slopes for public intoxication and
Says
possession of
everything we
cocaine. Footage has been released of Osment wearing his ski helmet backwards with his pants falling down, trying to get on the ski lift while not wearing skis. And after he was arrested, he called the police fucking Nazis and said that they were kidnapping him and torturing him. Here's the footage.
You're a
I
little
mean,
fucker.
the backwards helmet is a dead giveaway. Yeah,
Who hasn't put their helmet on?
yeah.
Never.
Yeah, you
That guy's had a little too
do.
My
much.
favorite part are people like, walk off, dude.
I heard something. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Get out of the line, bro. Yeah. Yo, get
He's
out
just
of the
chilling.
line.
He's like, let it go, man. Let me get up the lift.
What's going on?
All right, real
I'm
quick,
being
pause.
detained by these guys.
Okay.
Real quick. That dude looks like every other snowboarder on the mountain.
I'm sure.
100%.
Those people didn't know who he was.
Like, we've been to Breckenridge
Now
a
they're
million
watching them, they're
times.
like,
We've been to
"Oh,
Vail.
fuck,
We've
that
been to
was a-"
fucking Keystone. We've been everywhere. Right?
What's his name?
Haley Joel Osment.
HJ. That was HJO, bitches.
Yeah. He looks like every motherfucker. He just happened to be like,
Haley Joe Osmond.
right? It's the only thing. He just fucking got shit. All right. Here's where shit gets good.
Is it John? Is it Robert? I'm in there. 144, Tommy. I don't understand what that means. I'm in there. Can you stand up, please? Stand up.
Just lays down.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I'm not fighting.
He's like, I'm so tired. My cocaine is wearing off.
I'm not fighting.
Keep it down, my friend. Where are you living now? Where are you living? Where do you live? Yes. Because I'm
his
a
house
police
burned down,
officer
by the way.
who's taking care of
His
you
house
right
burned
now.
down.
That's why.
What?
And his house burned down in the Pacific Palisades.
I am Nazi.
Did you hear that? He said he was being kidnapped by a fucking Nazi.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right, keep going. It keeps going. No, you got to listen. There's still
I know.
50 seconds.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
Now, let me just say a couple things. Number one, that
KFC's
policeman asking what his
hot
name
sauce.
is your name John? Is it Robert? Bro, fuck you. You know who that is. It's Haley Joel Osment. This man is an American icon. Which leads me to my second point. If Haley Joel Osment wants to ski while skiing, he's earned that
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Not only has he given us iconic moments,
I see dead people.
Love
but
it.
also, between his mother Jenny and Walker,
This
Texas
is
Ranger,
money.
we also know that he grew up with AIDS.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now.
Jesus Christ.
Atawoyoli is how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
So I
What
say
is with that?
a little
That
bit
was
of
from the
grace
show.
for Haley Joel Osment, okay? He's earned that. And before you cast
Tell me
stones,
that.
ask yourself, who amongst us has not, done a little cocaine and hopped on a ski mountain and got arrested and called the police a Nazi? Who amongst us? Now, he released this statement saying, I'm disgusted with my behavior, and since I lost my home in the wildfire, it's been tough for me. What he should have said was, fuck you guys, I'm the kid from The Sixth Sense. Someone go get my cocaine from my ski helmet.
All right. So going back to the
What's the AIDS thingy?
So there was an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, where his character got AIDS.
The boy's character.
The little boy's
Oh,
character.
from like a blood transfusion or something?
Yeah, something like. I mean, he didn't have sex with a monkey,
Let's hope not.
presumably.
Or an adult.
But yeah, I remember that was a big one back in like the 90s.
I didn't know it. I didn't watch Walker,
Yeah,
Texas
it was
Ranger.
a big one back in the 90s.
It's
so.
Forrest Gump Jr.
Hell yeah. I gotta check and see what Celine said. All right, we're good. We're in the clear.
Well, not like you could do anything if we weren't. You're in the middle of a show.
No, I told her we were doing the podcast. We need to end the podcast because her kid's getting
Negative,
fucking,
Ghost Rider.
But what I'm getting at.
She actually has parents.
No, I know.
Just because
They're probably
out,
watching right now.
probably just because they're out having a good time doesn't make her your responsibility.
I didn't say that.
Mhm,
Good Lord.
mhm.
You can't be neighborly anymore, according to my wife. That's such a
Curmudgeon.
shut-in.
Shut in. I go places.
I go
I've
places.
been everywhere
I
lately.
went to the
Way too
post
much.
office today, and I yelled
Yesterday.
at somebody.
I didn't yell at anyone. I was very kind, and they got me. Into
Oh,
bus.
Jesus Christ. On the way to fucking drop
Holy
her off,
Nikes, what?
I'm just cruising down that little road, the one you take the left to go to the school at.
Yeah,
It's just like a
a fun
30
road.
mile an hour road.
I think it's a little faster than that.
I 35, whatever. I'm doing like 35, 40. We're bumping fucking Morgan Wallen
but- okay.
because that's what she asked for, right? Because she doesn't have kids, little girls. She's 13. Can we listen to country? I was like, fuck yeah, let's
So
go.
weird to me.
Boop. I was like, do you hide this from all your friends? She's like, yeah. I'm like, really? I'm
When
like,
did
you
the
need
nation
to.
become country?
Anyway, well, we're in fucking San
But
Antonio,
everybody
Texas.
loves country now.
Good, let them.
I
Fucking
don't.
Morgan Wallen's fucking fun.
I like Morgan Wallen, but I don't listen to country.
Well, because you listen to that shit nobody understands.
oomph,
Yeah,
oomph,
nobody
oomph,
listens to that. That is dead and gone. That's gonna die
No.
when you are
you know who Diplo
943
is?
years old.
Do you know who Diplo is?
Yeah,
Do you know
no.
who Avicii is? Do you know-
Avicii died because
But
he
he
was
has his
getting
own
molested,
station now.
probably.
Do you know who Steve Aoki is? Do you know who?
Isn't Aoki the fucking Aoki?
No, Steve Aoki.
No, it's Aoki.
No, it's Aoki. Who listens to the music? Who listens to his channel before I could get it?
Google it. Google it.
I'm not gonna Google it.
Google
You
it.
Google it.
I fucking swear. Did you just call him Steve Aoki?
No, Steve Aoki. You called him Aoki.
Rewind the fucking tape.
Who called?
You literally called him Steve Aoki.
No, you
3
did.
times.
Steve. Nope. Not gonna
Prove
agree.
it. Prove it. You guys are watching live. Fuck you. I can do it right here. I can do it right here. Don't be throwing this dinosaur bullshit on me. I can do it right here.
I said Steve Aoli.
All right, hang on a second. You said Steve Aoli. You just said it again.
It's his name. You said Aoki.
Steve Aoki.
No, it's not Aoki.
Google it.
You Google it.
Fuck's sake. I swear to God.
I don't care enough to
This
Google
is-
it. It's Steve Aoli.
Steve. Can somebody tell me what his name is, please? Just fucking put it out there. Good Lord. It's like, I like Steve Aoli with my sandwich.
His name is not Aoli.
You just said Steve Aoli.
You're so fucking wrong. You made me.
Are you hearing wrong?
I said Aoki.
Oh my God, she just
I
switched
say
three
Aoki.
times.
You say Aoli. I am right.
She literally just switched three
No,
times, right?
I've been saying Steve
Is that,
Aoki.
am I just going fucking crazy?
Yes.
She said Aoli.
I did not say Aoli. I said Aoki.
She said Aoli, and then she switched back and
Oh,
she said,
I don't even care
then
anymore.
She just goes, I just said Aoki.
See, now
and
you're just
she's 3
gaslighting
seconds
me.
in.
This is what
I'm
you
not
do.
gaslighting.
You
I'm
say
gonna
I said
clip
it wrong,
this
so
whole
then I change
goddamn
it.
segment of it.
I'm dying. I swallowed so wrong, and
Yeah.
I'm hot now.
That's probably because his name is Steve Aoki.
No, Aoli, though.
Steve Aoki.
Fine, you're right. Better? Happy?
You call him Steve Aoli, and then you blame me for calling him Steve Aoki, and you said no, and then you went back and forth with me, and then you called him Steve Aoki, and then you said no, you called him Steve Aoli. That's so much fun. And then she blames me for gaslighting her. Motherfucker. This is
You
this
gaslight me all the time, bitch.
Bullshit. This is being married in 2027. What
5?
year is it? 2025.
No, it's not being married in 2025. It's
This is
nearly
being
20
married
years
for
of
2 many
togetherness. I
goddamn years.
think
She
you made
said
me have a hot
aioli.
flash.
So much fucking fun. But nonetheless, I was going down a
Country, it sucks.
No,
I said I
country-
like dance music.
country dude. We're listening. We're chilling. Some fucking guy in a goddamn little piece of shit Tesla
Okay.
is within 2 feet of my bumper.
Oh, he's behind you trying to, like, was there not there's a second lane?
No, it's because it's just one lane that goes up there. And I was
Up
like,
to the park?
no, just on that road that goes by the school.
No, it's 2 lanes. I've driven it before.
Where we were at, there was
Interesting.
one lane. I think it maybe turns into 2 lanes.
Okay.
So I was like, I fucking brake checked him. I was like, fuck you.
Honey.
He was literally like that close. I was like, I didn't brake check him hard. I just fucking I tapped my brakes. I went like, hit my brake light. So I was like, just leave it. We need to redo those lights anyway. But I was like, I just tapped my brake, and then he starts doing this shit.
Well, did you wave back?
Yeah, of course I did. I stuck my finger out the window and was like, fuck you, you cunt.
You should just done thumbs down, remember?
No, and then I was like, all right. So
Unless you have
then,
a little girl in
then
the
we start.
car.
No, I know, and that's why I was being very careful. And she goes, my mom yells at people all the time, and I
She
go, but
does.
your mom won't get out and beat someone up.
You won't either.
No,
You're
not with
beyond
her
that.
there.
You're beyond that.
But
at this age.
Motherfucker at the turn I'm turning left with comes up beside me in the left turning lane. He cuts me off and fucking goes around me. I was like, I got his picture. You want to see his picture? Let's share his license
You
plate.
should have got his license plate.
I did. Give me that clicker. I got his fucking shit, this little cunt.
See, he succeeded. You're still fucking riled up.
No, I'm done. This guy.
Are you done? Because
Oh,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah.
going on about it.
But it makes sense, right? Let's share.
How old do you think he was? 30s?
45, 50-ish.
So he thinks he's cool because he drives a Tesla.
Yeah. So it's going to come up here in a second. Maybe.
Or not.
Come on, bitch.
Is it connected at the bottom?
This is probably God saying, don't share
do it.
this. There it is. There it is, that little fucking retard. So all you guys.
You know you could call the cops and
you
give him his
internet
license
sleuths?
plate
Oh,
and
I
say
know.
he road raged you, right?
Yeah, he absolutely did. Because I was like, you fucking dick. And I,
Tell
like I
him
said,
what it's like to deal with he shouldn't fuck around with old people. We call the cops.
well, no, I was like, and I had a little
don't
girl
call
in
the
my car.
cops.
I
We
don't,
don't
and
call
I
the cops.
never happens. I never get anybody tailgating me. Ever.
No, you know why? Because you're usually the one fucking tailgating.
No, I don't
yes,
tailgate.
You do.
No, I do not.
always feel like I need a break on my side of the
No,
car.
I'm within a car length because in San Antonio, It's very specific rules in San Antonio.
It's 3 car lanes. It's that way everywhere.
No, not fucking San Antonio.
Show me where that is
No,
listed.
this is the rule. San Antonio, if I put 3 car lengths in there, if I put fucking car length and a half, some dickhead.
I know,
is
but
gonna
it's still
dip
3
in
car
there.
lanes. You
Nope.
just don't do it because it allows people to get in.
Yeah, because I'm
I
gonna
don't
get
do 3
cut
car
off.
lanes either because of that. People have to put their
Oh, so
blinker.
you tailgate?
No, I do not tailgate.
Oh,
I
Greg
do.
tailgates.
I actually do a car. You do about 2 tires worth.
No bullshit.
No, I'm gonna record it someday.
All right, let's record it.
I am because I'm
Record
always.
it and
What do I
report
always say to
back
be?
to
I'm
the
like,
good
babe, get
people."
off his ass. I say that to you at
You
least.
do not. That's all in your head.
Okay.
You're only saying that to yourself.
Like I say, aioli. Like I'm wrong.
Obviously,
No,
you did.
I'm saying I'm wrong. Like I was with Stevie Aoli.
Yeah.
I'm right 90% of the time.
You're not-
See, there you go, gaslighting again.
What? That's not gaslighting.
Mhm.
Do you even know what the term?
You're trying to
gaslighting
change what I believe and telling me it's
No,
wrong.
no. Do you know what that means? Do you know what
it means.
gaslighting means? It means I'm telling
I
you.
know what
something-
gaslighting means. You don't need to mansplain
Okay.
it.
Did you just? I'm gonna hit you in the head. I've got a fucking.
You don't got shit, bitch. Do it.
I got a wooden ninja sword right here. I will fucking karate chop you. Hiya! Hiya! Kumite! Put that down there.
What's kumite?
Fucking kumite, man.
You don't even know what it means.
Blood sport.
Is that from a movie?
It's from fucking the movie Blood Kumite.
I've never seen Bloodsport.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Is that the one where the guy
He's
died?
like, oh, yeah.
Is that where he does the splits on the chairs?
Yes.
I've never seen
And he
it,
gets the
but-
powder, and he fights that
Oh,
Japanese,
I think
Chinese
I
guy.
finally saw some of it this like
Yeah.
3 weeks
You've
ago.
never seen Bloodsport?
No, it's a boy movie. We'll watch it with
Sometimes
Peter.
my wife just, there's only so much disappointment you can have in your loved one,
Listen, I was very busy as a child.
right? And she's going to be like, I was at the pool. I was doing
Tyler
dance
says,
team.
As a road rager myself, it's bad for everybody. No one wins.
No, I agree. But I was like, get off my, I mean, he was literally within like a couple
It's
feet of me.
just so funny because, and
And
I say,
I was
I
like,
say this with
"Get off
love.
me."
You do get a little close, and you do call people idiots all the fucking time. No, you call them the C word. Usually, quite
yeah, I
often.
didn't say that today.
No, because you had a little girl in your car.
Yeah.
Not a little girl. You had a 13-year-old in your car. You usually call them the C word, and then as we pass them, you look at them and you're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And then you pass them, and I'm like, "Oh, that makes him feel better."
So anyway, we've got his license plate. So can you guys go do some homework on that and tell me where he lives?
Nobody knows. Nobody could do that.
Oh, we can. It's super easy.
Pocket sand. What's pocket sand?
Oh yeah, when they take
Oh, it was chalk. I thought it was
it's
chalk.
chalk, basically where he crushes it up.
You know, because they lift really heavy weights in karate. You have to have
love
dry
the movie.
hands.
I swear to God, you would actually like the movie.
Why?
It is campy 80s movie. You know what? Watch it while you're on your day off.
Which is every day.
Just watch it someday when you're
It's
off.
that's every day.
Just watch it. It's gonna be like an hour and 20 minutes.
If I can find it, it's probably one of
No,
those
it's
stupid. It's
everywhere.
probably one of those stupid things where it's on like HBO Max
No,
right
you could
now, and
probably
I'd have
find
to
it
rent
on-
it,
you could-
or it's on Stars, and I'd have to pay like $4.99
I
to
bet
rent
you
it.
could probably find it.
I wanted to go watch Magic Mike, like 1, 2, and 3, because I've never seen them, and I had to rent one of them for $5. I was like, oh fuck, no way, not watching it.
Bloodsport movie. I'm just randomly looking on YouTube. Yep, you can watch it on YouTube. Bloodsport. Look, Bloodsport.
Oh, I don't watch movies on YouTube. Who watches
No,
movies
but
on
you
YouTube?
can. It's
On
it's
YouTube
free.
TV or YouTube?
No, just YouTube.
You can watch movies on YouTube.
Yeah, some movies are just out there, right?
Tyler said Greg will be sitting outside this dude's house by tonight. No, let's not encourage him.
I'm not that kind of a guy. I
No,
don't
because
hold
he's got to
grudges
figure out
like
what we're
that.
going to do for dinner.
I don't
So-
hold grudges like that. But you know, like don't.
So these people that used to work at the market, she had, what did she have a heart? So she have FU and a heart.
Oh, you do.
You would
It was-
go like,
It was fuck you upside down. So
and then
she
the
would just
heart
do
was
thumbs.
right side up, right? Or
yeah, yeah.
something.
We
So
talked.
she'd go like that to her husband, it would be a heart. And then when he disappointed her, she'd go like that.
I got another video, and this is one that I just found, and this chick was on Drinking Bros like recently, and I don't remember her name. You guys might remember her name. She was
Is this
just,
the one that you want? What's the one where I'm
This
going
is
to
the
learn how
pool
to
one.
do something? No, okay, but
this
there was
is what I want you to
you were
look
going to
at
show me something
from like this video from like a how do you want to produce a video? or like me to help you produce.
I
Right.
said I want to learn. I want to get the
No.
editing
This is
program
just like
and learn
a
how to edit.
conversation piece back and forth. Because when we talk about doing best naughty reads,
Mhm.
like it's all you. But if you need 1% me, this is it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So this little background on this video, real quick, is you'll recognize, most of you guys will recognize this chick. Beth won't, because I don't think you know who this is. But the perspective is, I didn't realize that men and women could compete in the same
Sport.
billiard.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I didn't know it was considered a sport.
Well, some people consider it a sport. I
Well,
consider
isn't it? Is it in the
it's a
Olympics now?
billiard. I don't know. You ready?
It was
Let's go.
breakdancing though. So.
Two men will face each other for a women's championship title at the
hear
Ultimate
that?
Pool Women's Pro Series event. Two men. They finally did it, guys. They actually did it. I didn't even realize we had gender divisions in professional pool, but I guess we need them.
I know. It's like I
So
had
that girl was
no
on
idea
Triggers.
that men were better at pool than women.
Yeah, I mean, this does prove a lot of things about
man.
women that are uncomfortable to look at.
Who's holding that up?
Some random.
It must be like that spatial reasoning kind of thing. Is this like why women are bad at parallel parking and driving?
God damn it, Bridget. Just lean into all the stereotypes.
Stereotypes don't exist in a pod.
I am terrible at spatial. Like, I can't look at something and be like, yeah, that'll fit there. Like,
are
I'm
too.
terrible at spatial dimensions.
Nope.
I'm like, I literally have to measure everything because I cannot do it.
This is just from being on the savannah, though. They had to like throw spears and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were like gossiping while we picked berries.
I'm great at detail
I'm
work.
really leaning into every.
My needle pointing is flawless.
Right? What do you think about that?
So I am horrible at pool. I try so hard.
Yeah, we only
try
play pool every
so
now and
hard,
again,
and I
but
still suck.
I stuck.
I can parallel park with all the technology we have today. And I did
But
pass
just
it.
backing
And I
that
did
ass
pass it in for my driving test.
Of course.
I did pass it.
In your Camaro, probably.
No, I think I took my mom's
Little
Buick.
tiny. Oh,
I think I did it in my mom's Buick or the Toyota Camry, one of the Camry. It was a Toyota Camry from 1987. No, 86 probably. But
your dad was like, I don't give a shit if it gets fucking knocked into anything.
no, well, because I was
Anyway,
Castro.
yeah.
But it's not. She's not wrong. Like I can't be like I don't understand geometry. First,
So
of
the
all.
question is this.
And geometry is how you play pool.
So that's just part of that. That's the secondary to the main
I know,
story.
but it is true. But
The fact that two
Two
dudes
dudes
are competing in the
Transgender.
women's
transgender,
dudes.
correct?
They're dudes.
Okay.
Competing in the
But
women's
here's my question:
championship.
Are they fully chicks?
Should we cut their dicks off ahead
Well,
of time?
You should have to if you're going to compete in the women's pool tournament.
No, they definitely don't.
So here's the thing that, like I told you, I was like, why do they have to have two separate tournaments? I mean, it's not a sport. It's not about strength. It's
It's
about being
billiard.
able to aim.
It's a billiard.
It's about fucking
It's like
geometry.
golf. Golf is
So
a
whether
fucking
you have a
billiard.
penis or a pussy, if you're good at geometry, you're good at geometry. Just fight each other. And maybe it comes down to a man and woman in the championship. And she kicks his ass.
It's not gonna happen.
Girls rule.
Boys
Oh,
true.
Boys do rule.
But no. It's not that. That's not the case because
It's
guys
just because people
technically are more spatially. It's legit.
are they though? I mean, if the girl is good at pool,
no, there are going to be the outliers.
She's spatially smart.
There are going to be outliers. So there was this woman. I think she was called like.
And she is the one who's going to beat a dude's
So
ass.
there was this
So
woman.
There
that,
doesn't
I think
need
her
to be
name was like
bi.
the Black Widow.
Yes, I
right?
do know who you're
And
talking
remember,
about.
like
Yes.
back in the
She was really fucking good
early
at pool.
2000s. I'm sure she's still around.
I think it was
don't follow
earlier,
pool.
like 2010.
Yeah, the early 2000s is what I said. Right.
That's not 2010 is not early. I guess it is, considering it's 100 years.
The-
Okay.
The fuck did you just say? Are you having a fucking stroke tonight?
The century is 100 years,
I
right?
said the early 2000s.
And at 2010, I said was not early, and I was like, well, in the grand scheme of things, I guess it is kind of early. Never mind. Listen, we know I'm not the brightest bulb in the butt.
Fucking A. Oh my gosh. What is happening tonight?
I don't have to use my brain every day anymore, and see what happens immediately.
It just collapses. It's like a fucking volcano collapsing on itself.
It's yeah.
Okay, so 22,000 is the earliest.
Right. And the latest
is would theoretically be 2,999.
Exactly. That's 100 years. I said in the grand scheme of the 100 years, 2010 is early.
No, your logic is all fucked up.
Why?
I love you.
If I have 100 years, 10 years in is a baby. It's infantry.
I know. That's why I said the early 2000s.
I know. And I said no at first. And I was like,
the
oh,
early 2000s compared to right now is what?
Well, we're still, if you think about it,
we're at 2025, baby.
We're only a fourth of the way through the century. So we're still kind of early. If you go 50, then we're mid-century.
Nah, it's still kind of, we're a quarter early.
Isn't that weird?
If I were to say early 2000s.
That's so weird that you just said that because I hadn't thought about the world that way.
You are a quarter century in. Maybe you're almost fucking dead at this point. You retired.
Listen.
We went to a fucking.
I said I was going to live to 99 to the financial advisor.
Motherfucker, we went to a financial planner yesterday and spent like an hour
and a half.
And we didn't even get it through all our questions.
Well, because you came in brand new and you had a lot of questions.
And I've got 999 more. Because
and a bitch ain't one.
And a bitch ain't one. And I've got,
because you've had time to think.
What's his name? Andy?
Yes.
Andy's
Why?
Dude, I just got more. I got more.
Like what?
I want to make sure I'm fucking rich as fuck when I
then you better start making more money and saving more 401k.
I save all of it.
Go from 12% to 13%.
No, that's not going to do it. I'm like, Andy, you better make me rich, motherfucker. We've got this amount of money.
Will we see the plan next visit?
You guys, make sure you're fucking saving your money. Retire. Because doing this
working
hustle.
Ain't fun.
Doing this hustle for the man.
The people you work with make it fun, but working ain't fun.
Yeah, fuck all this. Blink twice if she hits you.
He likes it.
To those listening on the audio, I've blinked 17 times.
Black Widow, MC said she was sexy as fuck.
Right. So, but that video is funny as shit because it's funny because she calls out a bunch of different shit. And I don't remember her name.
Because more men play pool than women, Tyler. That's why
that makes total sense, right?
Because if it's he said if it doesn't matter, why is it men dominating the billiards? Because for centuries,
dude,
I don't know how long pool's been.
It's
how long has pool been around? Centuries?
No,
a century.
Probably, maybe longer. I don't know. I don't
but
know
for forever, it was a man's game because they would go to the smoking room and they would play pool or poker.
Remember when
women would go to the music room and listen to fucking music
that's
like
very
they
much
fucking
like when
loved
we went
it.
up to Estes Park.
Yeah, no, listen, I would have been the girl that's like, I'm going to hang out with the boys. See ya.
Right, Estes Park. We went to the what the fuck was that?
Stanley Manor.
The Stanley Hotel.
Manor. Yeah, well,
Stanley Manor.
Yeah.
And they literally had a giant room from the dudes.
Yep.
And it was like full of
huge
pool tables
and poker tables and a bar.
And then the other room was beautiful.
And then the other room was
ladies.
beautiful, about half the size, had a piano.
And that's where we got the smoking.
And no fucking bar.
No, they always had servers around. They brought the ladies drinks.
I don't need a server. When I'm ready for a drink, I'll go to the bar and get one.
Nah, that's you trying to be masculine in a man's world. You need to know your place. God damn it.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about your thoughts.
Well, the sky is blue.
Blue Origin.
Oh, I did that perfect. I said the sky is blue.
Tell us. All right, so this is a recap. Remember, we did this on Wednesday.
So on Wednesday, we talked about the maiden voyage.
The maiden voyage. It wasn't the maiden voyage.
It was
the women's trip up to.
Fuck, did I close the Apple one? Bitches.
Basically, they took a plane ride.
They took a plane ride that lasted 30 seconds longer.
No, it was 11 minutes, honey, from going up coming down. Like, I think I've jerked off longer than that.
I know I have.
You've jerked off that long?
I can
took you longer to finish.
I can have multiple orgasms.
From starting to completion.
No, but I can have multiple. So
all right, yeah, like
I know.
I'm talking.
I know I've watched porn longer than that.
Like,
that's for fuck sure.
Dude, I've watched an entire porn longer than that.
You watched a total movie?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, but have you ever watched a whole one?
No, they don't even make whole ones anymore. They just get
they're always
snippets.
like 4 minutes. If you see a porn that's like 39 minutes, what are you doing?
Nobody's got time for that.
No, but what are you doing? Like, why is somebody
I am
posting
fast forwarding through all the
Like,
acting.
get me to the exact spot that I want to see.
I'm fast forwarding to all the acting.
Okay, so you Google that while you're looking that up. What's your spot in the video that you're looking for?
When the good stuff starts.
What's that?
Like usually when he's
The sexy?
yeah.
Like the insertion?
What else would be? No, I mean, there's way good stuff. The insertion is not the only good part if the man knows what he's doing.
What? Okay. Explain.
Like when he just starts love, like I can't-
Going down on that bitch.
like yeah, but not necessarily. I mean, not a.
They're not making love, honey.
I know they're
it's
fucking.
porn.
I know they're fucking. But they act when it's porn for women. They act like they're making love.
Same with dudes. Like, oh, brother-in-law.
That's not stepbrother, not brother-in-law.
Step-brother-in-law.
I mean, I guess it could be brother-in-law, but that's really
They're like
fucked up.
step-uncle, brother, son-in-law.
Stepdad is really weird.
That's
I can't watch those. Those I'm like, yeah, I can watch stepbrother. I can't watch stepdad. That's too
first person. Do you ever watch those ones?
No, what's
The
that?
first person where it's literally like a dude with like
Oh
a
yes, I
GoPro,
have watched those
a
and I
GoPro
fucking hate
on
them.
his head.
I don't like them. I want the whole.
You know what
fucking
I
perspective.
haven't seen is a GoPro on the chick's head.
Well,
Not that I've looked for
because
it.
all she sees is face or head,
Yeah, she's nobody wants to see a dude's
and she doesn't
face.
get the angle of the dangle.
Yeah, nobody wants to see a dude's face.
I mean, it
And
depends on the
normally,
dude.
I think most porn stars are probably fat.
fat.
Yeah, they probably got like
Dudes?
some big
Like some
tummy.
guys, but some of the dudes are not whatsoever.
Those
They're
are the
pretty
rich
fucking
ones.
fit.
I don't know.
No, they're the young ones.
Tyler said, "Love making only takes 2 minutes. Fucking is 30 minutes adventure."
It's 30 minutes of
It's
what?
true. 30-minute adventure. Depends on.
Listen. There are times when I'm like, could you just, bruh? Could you? I'm done.
Finish,
I've-
Greg. Get off me.
I've
I'm
had
fucking
enough.
hot and sweaty. I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
I mean, sometimes when I'm like looking at my watch, going, bruh, we're an
Like, but
hour
literally,
in.
yeah. No, so sometimes you just need to go on that adventure.
No.
It's not as often anymore
Never.
because
Oh,
we're
thank
old
God.
and Beth's retired.
Well, also
But
because
you would think there would be more time for that. Funny story.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jason at Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
And he told me a story.
Uh-oh.
And well, no, he was talking to Chris.
Okay.
We were talking about.
Oh, you were just being nosy and listening.
No. He and I last night. Chris was out with his wife for dinner or whatever.
Okay.
Didn't do jiu-jitsu. Fair, right? Everybody does this. So this is adult talk. So because there's nobody around us.
Adult talk?
Adult.
Okay.
And Jason goes, yeah. He had messaged him. He's like, maybe I'll get lucky tonight. And Jason goes, motherfucker.
It's a Thursday.
No.
Oh.
You don't have kids. He goes, I have kids. He goes, I practically have to roofie my wife to get laid in the middle of the week, right? And I was like, that's funny as shit. I get where you're coming from, right? He's like, I just want to get like anything.
That's
and I have to like
funny.
roofie my wife. And he
No,
doesn't
but-
roofie his wife, by the way.
Here's the
But-
thing, like men and women are so different. Like even like when it comes down to sex, they can be very different, right?
Yeah,
Like
of course.
by the time I've had my third orgasm, I'm fucking done.
Checked out.
And you're like, come on, baby, one more. And I'm like, no more, no fucking more.
I'm
over it.
a
You're a selfish lover.
selfless,
Not selfish, selfless lover. But
Lover.
you're like, one more, baby. I'm like, just get off. Get fucking off. If you can't do this right now.
You need to hawk two of that bitch.
Oh, never.
Oh, never?
No, I was gonna say never mind. I was gonna be quite
Oh.
curt, but
Be curt. Let's
no,
hear it.
I'd be
Let's hear
like
it.
that hasn't happened. It still doesn't.
No, I'm just. You know what? Some nights we get a little too honest, but it's good. We are
It
here
is what it is.
for the public. That's retired.
Ooh,
Jesus
that would
Christ.
that
What
hurt my
was
nose.
that? That was
That
Satan
hurt-
coming out of
That
you.
hurt my nose.
Tell us what
that
you're
was
going to
Satan or
read.
semen.
For fuck's sake,
I couldn't
Castro.
pass it up. I'm sorry. Okay. I couldn't.
I don't even know what to say with that one.
I couldn't pass it up. Sorry. All right. So Wednesday. This monumental.
All right, let's go.
This monumental
Mhm.
out of space event occurred. Wink, wink.
Yep. You want to see what they looked? I'll show a picture of them so you guys can see. Just a picture.
Is this the one from the secretary?
Yep. That
Yeah.
one.
He's very flatly saying these women are not astronauts. They did not
They
go
aren't
out of space
astronauts.
because they're not astronauts. They did not go out of space. They took a ride, basically. And Martha Stewart is even setting off because I guess in 2007 she did something similar, but it was just an airplane, but it would go really high.
That's what I was talking
and then
about.
really low,
That's what
really
we were talking
high.
about,
And
yeah.
so she was saying,
She
when
got
I did my
weightlessness.
ride, and you know Martha's a badass, right? Because she's friends with Snoop.
Yeah,
so
and she's been in prison.
she's probably fucking smoking weed every day.
Yeah.
She's like,
And she's
when
been in
I
prison.
did it, she was like, I did somersaults. I did like all kinds of like stuff
And Katy
and
Perry
Katy
brought
Perry
a
brought
little
the
flower
Daisy, but her
around.
daughter's name is Daisy.
I don't give a
But then
fuck.
she started singing, and I did not know this. She started singing What a Wonderful Life. She started serenading her astronaut peers with What a Wonderful Life. Bitch, sing one of your own songs.
They're just so rich and out of touch that they have no idea.
And that's what somebody else was saying. So this article,
Read
this is
that article.
actually,
Yeah.
it says, unfortunate for Katy Perry, that's
Yes, you got
flight.
some JMO on you. Nice.
What?
Cheers. She said she finally poured some JMO.
Who?
Jessica.
Oh, yay. Spaceflight turned out exactly how we all knew it would. So this guy's pretty funny, actually, which is surprising because usually these articles are very, very left. But it said, as stupid as I thought it would be, it was even stupider. It's one thing to understand intellectually that Katy Perry, Gayla King, and Lauren Schultz much typed all-female trip to space aboard a Blue Origin rocket wouldn't actually only be underwhelming 11 minutes long. But it was another to watch it play out over multiple hours. I guess they had a live stream for multiple hours that culminated with Perry kissing the earth like a soldier returning from war and not a multimillionaire returning from the world's shortest influencer trip. If this flight is to have any world historical significance, it will be for achieving previously uncharted levels of tastelessness. They took up space, all right, space in our psyche that we'll never get back.
100%.
But he goes back to say, like, really, honestly, this was like ridiculous because it's all these,
Women have been going to space
well, like real astronauts.
for years. And then you think of, okay, the Challenger
Well, and did you
explosion,
know that she
that
like
Chris McAuliffe and several other women died in 1986 or whatever.
yeah, something like that.
That I was a little kid and
I was in
watched
high
that
school.
fucking thing explode.
we were in high school and they brought all the TVs
I
out.
was a little boy.
Well, here's the thing.
little
So, like,
a
he even
little
said,
boy.
like, you know, these women didn't do
Do
anything. What they did was try to help Jeff Bezos push his trips, which are $1 million. The tickets are $1 million.
Theirs was $250,000 a piece.
Well,
they
no, but
said.
he's going to charge $1 million
Yeah.
if you want to go into space, which is
But that's not
really
even space.
Exactly, which isn't even
So
really
we
space.
talked about this before.
And she did this thing where she had her Daisy for her daughter, right? But then she held up this butterfly and it had all the songs on her new album, but everyone is saying it was too tiny to even read what was on it. So she didn't go up there for the good of the world, like she said. She went up there to push her new album.
Right.
And so what was funny with this is, so you guys know, I think Greg and I shared that I started getting up in the mornings and watching Chicks on the Right, which are, I love them.
All right. So Chicks on the Right. Explain
on the
this
Right
podcast. They're a
Is-
great podcast.
it's
I
a great
introduced
podcast.
you to
yes,
them.
you did. It's two women. One lives in Texas. I don't know if they both live in Texas,
They
but one lives
podcast together.
really in Waco. Lives literally in Waco. I
Yeah.
want to go meet her. And they're very much like
You want to pull them up? Pull up their, go to their YouTube channel. Just pull up.
I don't. Well, then I have to get out of our YouTube.
It's okay. Just get out of it.
Hold on.
Just go from there. Go to your search up at the top right and look
From
up
Right here.
top right and look up
Chicks.
on
the right.
right.
So
And then here's your clicker.
here's subscribe. No. Oh, I wasn't subscribed. I am now.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I watch them on Instagram,
That's fine.
but I should subscribe because I'm not
But
always up
just-
at 8.
If you haven't heard of Chicks on the Right, they're good. I started following them on Instagram, and it's
They're
just,
hilarious.
they're
They're
kind of like-
smart assy and they're sassy and they know their shit.
but they're like our age also on top of that.
Yes.
So if you fucking like fun shit, but they don't cut corners, and they've got a really
They're
big
really about
following.
common fucking sense,
Yeah.
is what it's about.
It's fun.
So
it's right in Beth's
here
corner.
is what their page
Our
looks
corner.
like.
Yeah.
Should message them and be like, we talked about you on our show tonight.
There you go. So there's Chicks on the Right.
So the one on the
Absolutely.
left lives in Waco. The one on the right, I'm not sure where.
But scroll through a little bit.
So, but
Right. They've got tons of different videos. They do like long form videos. They
So
do
they
live
must go
videos.
on because this says I catch the last 30 minutes apparently. So I need to just start watching.
They
them
go
YouTube.
on early as
Yeah, I need to
fuck.
start just watching them on YouTube because I catch the last 30 minutes.
Right.
So
They
I
go
need to.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
I need
they
to
go
put it on while I'm feeding the dogs and doing all my shit.
Right. That's got stuff earlier than me. All right, but we're gonna watch this quick clip.
Because I found this on Instagram, I think yesterday.
Basically, I nicknamed this Katy Perry. Who
I'm gonna
cares?
unplug. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Katy Perry, what?
Katy Perry. Who cares?
I mean, seriously.
I hope they can see the unity
Think about being this much
that
of a
we modeled and replicate
she
that
reminded me
and
of?
understand that we weren't
Mala,
just
however you
taking
say
up
her
space,
name.
we were making
Just going
space
on and on.
for the future. This wasn't a ride, it wasn't a destination. It was a journey, and it was a supernatural one. And
Fucking kidding me?
my journey has always been about love and belonging. And I think that we have all felt that sometimes we weren't worthy or we didn't belong in certain ways, no matter all the accolades, no matter all the studying, no matter anything. And I think today we all said it, like, we belong here. This is where we belong, and we feel very sure of that. So I think that you'll never know
Doesn't
the
she say
amount of
something about
love
it's
that
not
you
about
have
the
inside
love,
of
it's about the
you
coming
to
together? I'm
give
like, wait,
and
what?
to receive until the day you launch. Because you're leaving all the love behind, and you're surrendering,
What is she
and you're
saying?
hoping that you get another chance
what is
to
going
love them
on?
again.
Wait,
And so
wait.
when you come back down, you're like, oh, I get another chance, and I'm going to
Oh
do
my
it.
God, now I'm crying. Okay. They're crying, you guys. They cried.
Okay, I think
Why
we
do you
all
have your
are
headset on?
unified. I think this
Right.
actually has unified the country because all of us collectively think that they're a bunch of Botox dumbasses.
I'll replay the last second for you
Okay.
so you can
I
hear.
kind of remember, but yeah.
But I'm gonna replay just the last section for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Since you did I just lose it?
I hope they can.
All right, we're not playing that whole goddamn thing again.
You can't watch it more than once.
But I'll play this section for you since you
Go back.
forgot to
Yeah,
put your
there you go.
headphones. I can't believe.
Crying. Okay. They're crying, you guys. They cried.
Okay, I think we all are unified. I think this actually has unified the country because all of us collectively think that they're a bunch of Botox dumbasses.
Right? 100%.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a Botox girl,
And
but
Beth is falling in love with this channel, like their channel. And
they're
I think
just
they're like in our
they say
lane.
whatever they want. They don't curse like we do or talk about porn like we
No,
do.
they do.
Oh, do they?
They just don't.
I've just never
clip,
seen it.
They just clip a lot of that stuff.
So, I just love that they're really down to earth, but they nailed it on the head because every article I've been looking at, that last part where she's like, I did think they bring us all together.
Go check him out
because we thought it
I
was
think
really
Chicks on the
ridiculous.
Right is a pretty, for a woman's standpoint. Like, it doesn't have to always
MC
be
said,
dudes.
think is a loosely based term.
It doesn't always have to be dudes talking about this. Go check it out because I just found out today, or I just heard today, one of their kids has cerebral palsy.
Who's one of those ladies?
One of the women.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And like somebody was talking, they posted a bunch of shit about, like, RFK put out a comment or a statement
About autism.
and these girls, these ladies, I shouldn't say girls, ladies came out and were like, you missed the whole fucking point.
That's a lot of
It was like there's going to be extremes
yeah.
to autism. There's going to be like,
Well, because he
very
said
light
these
autism
children are
and
never
very
gonna they're never
extreme.
gonna work. They're probably never gonna pee by themselves.
right. And then
Or
to
go to the bathroom,
these
he said.
women's perspective, they were like, your son cannot buy, or I don't know if they said this, but there's like cerebral palsy people that could definitely live on their own, and then there's some that cannot
Well,
ever live.
there's spectrums to
everything, right?
type of. It's not because
right.
autism isn't a disease. It's I don't know what they call it.
No,
but
it's
I got
disease.
no. I got schooled on that.
It's a
One of the things
brain
I was
issue.
reading was it's not a disease. It's a they call it something else.
a
But
mental
anyways,
disorder, a
I don't
mental
know.
issue. Nonetheless, it's all caused by allegedly, or maybe not. It's plastics in your food. It's fucking shit.
and
you're
that's what he
shooting into
he
your
did
arms.
say.
It's all of the
He's
things
like it's all
that
the
may or
chemicals
may
we
not
put
have
into our
been-
bodies,
Yeah.
and a lot of people think it's immunizations.
It's human created things. One way or another, right? Did you hear the statistic on it?
What?
It's 1 in 12 kids.
Well, here's the problem with
as of 2025,
Yeah.
1 in 12 boys have fucking
boys do have it more
autism.
than girls, which I think is
1
kind of
in
odd.
12.
Because of all the nieces and nephews I have, 2 have had
And they're 20 fucking 5 and
ADHD.
35 years old.
39, probably more
or
like
whatever.
But that 2 had ADD or ADHD. They never,
And you know
and
what,
none of
come
the
to think of it,
girls have.
one of my
None of the girls
my
have ever been,
nieces
but
has
they're
it,
all related
and
somehow.
she's what?
Which one?
Joe's
Oh,
youngest twin.
yeah. She's probably 20, 25, 26.
24, 23, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
But then again, the other one doesn't. Her twin doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
I don't know. It's wild.
I just
Go
wonder
out and do some homework.
sometimes.
Go out and just follow him. You know what I mean?
I just wonder sometimes, like, does the criteria change, and are we making it so that the smallest thing is making them in this category? Because they do that with ADD now.
No, because it's
I don't know. I said I don't know.
No, listen to me here.
But Wilkery said, Jesus Christ, Katy Perry said nothing for 3 minutes straight. I mean, literally, she reminded me of Kamala Harris, where she just opened her
I
mouth.
love it. And we should all be here.
And it's not love that brings us together.
I could go back. You want me to do a Kamala rant?
No, it's good. No,
Dude, I'm
thank
pretty
you.
good. I can
I
call,
know, we're good.
I can start calling him
we're
a
good.
Perry rant.
We're good.
Oh.
We're good. But so yeah, so it's kind of funny that Gayle King came out and tried to be like, you people are ridiculous. Nothing will make you happy. I'm like, no, something of substance will make us happy.
No, you're a rich.
But you're
fuckhead.
going into space for 11 minutes that
You weren't
wasn't
in
really
space.
that wasn't really space. Wow, what I get on my glasses? Is not gonna.
You got gaslighting people and be pretending this is gonna make women and girls and men and people
No.
look to
Oh, them.
me like I've done.
Well, I read another article where like
something. Get
Oprah Winfrey was
fucked.
in the crowd and she was crying.
Yeah, because it's your fucking gay lover.
Kardashians were there. Orlando Bloom was there, which makes sense.
Who
Katy
the
Perry, right?
fuck
But
was this for? This was not for.
no, it wasn't for normal people.
This wasn't for
This
Gen
was
Pop.
all millionaires watching other millionaires go into a plane for 11 minutes
Play
and
on
go
the fucking
outside
this
the
is-
atmosphere.
And the only thing that would have been better, sadly to say, is if the Titanic,
Green, hi.
if this Titanic had crashed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And at least they would have done something worthwhile. You hear what I said?
You said
What?
it would have made it worthwhile.
If they
Crashed.
crashed.
I know.
That would have been amazing. Then we would have something to talk about.
Well,
Like, oh my God,
can you believe
Hoda died. Was it Hoda?
No, Hoda.
Who was the other one?
Gayle King.
Oh, same person.
And Jeff Bezos' girlfriend, fiance,
The Joker.
She looks
the
like the
female
fucking Joker.
Yeah.
That picture that you sent, put it up again.
I mean, am I wrong?
Look at her smile.
am I
it's
wrong
really
if-
weird. I don't know. Maybe it was the angle of the
Would
dangle
have been
camera.
better if,
Can you make it bigger?
yeah, if they had just crashed.
No.
I mean, it
No.
would have been sad. I'm not
But
saying.
she's got the weirdest smile. That is way too much plastic surgery happening in that young lady's
She's
life.
rich. Because
She's
of-
rich too?
Well, I mean, because of
She's rich now.
because of Bezos. What do you guys
Well,
think?
but he's gonna definitely have another
No,
prenup.
she's like 50. Yeah, she's 50 something.
he's gonna have another prenup. He'd be stupid
He
not
ain't
to.
losing half his fucking company again.
No.
All right, let's jump into some other things. Let's talk nuclear. Well, we're on the. We got a couple of quick ones.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about how fast we could die?
How fast we could die?
Mhm.
I mean, in a blink of a second.
All right, this article
I try not to think about it.
that I came up. All right, I didn't come up with. I found Marines. What's going on? Nuclear war experts reveal how 60% of humans could die in the first 72 minutes of if World War III broke out.
72 minutes?
I also saw, and I didn't watch this episode of Joe Rogan. This is an even creepier fact that, like,
Marine's blood, you're absolutely 100% right. A lot of these problems are the pokey pokes.
almost all nuclear submarines
Yep.
are 100% undetectable. Nuclear submarines.
Right. I know.
Meaning
I'm like
they're
thinking
within-
about, like, I understand what you're saying. I'm thinking about, like,
They're
wait,
within
what does that
10
mean that, like,
miles.
Russia could
So
be in our
this
waters and we wouldn't
statistic-
know it?
Yeah. This statistic 72 minutes of attack is if it launched from Russia or China.
Okay.
But in theory,
If they're in our waters,
they're within 10 miles
so
of
submarines
our
can
coastline.
shoot
Yeah.
nuclear
100%.
missiles.
100%.
I thought they only had submarine bombs.
We have nuclear.
or whatever you call
no,
them.
they shoot
Submarine
them out,
missiles.
and they come out.
They come out of the water.
100%.
I guess they have to take in the trajectory change
They
because
just
of the water.
go higher up in the water column, and then they shoot out, right? And they are nuclear armed submarines, which means.
So
this,
am I not even thinking that?
this woman said, real quick, this woman said it's within 10 minutes. That you would have nuclear annihilation.
I don't
in
need
certain
72
places.
minutes to fret. I'm okay with 10 minutes.
Depends on where you live. We're in San Antonio.
So am I crazy in thinking that nobody would really ever pull the trigger, right? Because you pull the trigger, then somebody else, they're going to pull the trigger back on you. And then somebody's going to be like, oh, they're going to pull the trigger
what is
next.
The term? It's like mutually assured destruction.
Right.
Like
you're going to
you hit
ruin the whole
button,
Earth.
We're hitting
the
the
whole
button,
world.
and everybody's fucked.
It's worth. That's world and Earth worth. You're going to
Worth.
destroy the whole
Yeah,
world.
yeah. All right, so let's go into this one. This is as if it was 72 minutes, right? I got a notice regarding personal data, so that's good. All right. If you've ever got all worked up about the prospect of surviving a nuclear war, don't bother, as more than half of us wouldn't even last that long. That's according to Annie Jacobson, an investigative journalist and author who has dedicated her career to informing the public about war, weapons, national security, and government secrets. This is on Lad Bible, of course, so it's British, so you know it's gonna be all fucking retarded. All right, she's penned several books on these topics, including The Pentagon's Brain, an uncensored history into DARPA, America's top secret. God damn it, keep getting spammed with shit. America's top secret military research agency, which was it was actually a Pulitzer Prize winning finalist in 2016. So that's pretty fucking good. But maybe she isn't as dumb as I thought she was going to be. Not because she's a woman, because
she's from
British.
Yeah.
The committee at Columbia University, which dole out the annual awards, describe her work as brilliantly researched account, proving just how much weight Jacobson's words hold. Last year, she published another book titled "A Nuclear War: A Scenario," which, as I'm sure many of you may guess,
must be so dark.
Runs through a hypothetical timeline of what would happen in the event of a nuclear war. It's based around the idea of North Korea launching an all-out war in the United States. North Korea, not even a fucking worry. Like, period. No.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You know why it's funny?
Oh, by the way, you know how we supposedly have some of those, like, launching capabilities?
Yep.
Like, it's only supposed to, like, where we could shoot down some rockets. It's only supposed to get, like, 50% of them. So if they launch, like, 1,000 of them.
We're still
Oh, no. It's like 50.
We're still screwed.
It's not 50%. It's like 50. And then those have a 50% efficacy rate. Meaning
so we're getting 25.
It's only going to shoot
25%
down
of
25.
them.
If they shoot 1,000 of them at us, we're still
250
going
of
to
them are
get
still gonna land.
975 of them.
No, you said it was 50% could get knocked out. That
No,
would bring
there's
us to
only
500.
50 of them.
No, if there was 1,000 and they knock out 50%, that would
No, I changed this. If there was 1,000,
right?
We only have 50 of these rockets.
Oh, okay.
And there's only a 50% efficacy
of these rockets.
So
25 of them would be knocked out.
So we're going to get 975.
Hashtag got the math.
So, I roll the dice. I wouldn't live, say, near Minot, North Dakota. Probably a bad place to live where nuclear silos are. That's known. I'm not giving away.
Why is not that? What would that be?
Certain places
would be a bad place or not a bad place? Oh, I thought you said would not.
Yeah.
So somebody, Arky Sparky, said, "Holy high effort, low payoff." Batman, is that about us?
No.
I don't know either. It's funny.
Where's that at?
Down. So first, Marine's blood. I'm sorry to hear about your daughter. But we do also have.
What happened?
She was diagnosed with an autism disorder after she got a set of pokes. We have neighbors that have a Vax injured daughter too. That
right next door.
So totally get it.
They are very much the reason that we don't take any more pokes.
Yes, we don't. I mean,
Like, at all.
we only got the flu to begin with, but we don't even get that now.
Yeah.
And
then her mom quit her job, and we decided we were not getting any more fucking vaccinations.
So
we never got one of those.
MC said
So we
each
got you
sub.
back
So he said I guarded a couple of them at Banger. The subs.
Banger Maine.
He said each
Bangor.
subs has 24 missiles, and each missiles has 6 warheads.
Right.
Hashtag math.
That you put on that fucking, you screw that bitch in. I don't know how that.
And then he said, each warhead has 6 times. Each warhead was 6 times more powerful than the bombs we dropped
in Nagasaki.
Yeah, I
and
know.
Shit like
that's
that.
what I mean. I know that's what. He
Yeah,
means.
yeah.
That's
Not
insane to
fucking
me.
Wild. So you go about that. So essentially, this is the woman right here. Sorry, I can't share it right now.
Oh, okay.
But it's just this woman. She was on Joe Rogan. Go fucking look it up. Essentially, she reckons this is the woman I was talking about. Fucking, this is the woman. Essentially, she reckons the weapons of mass destruction would be fired off left and right, killing hundreds of millions of people in a mere few hours. In nuclear, I gotta go read this woman's book because like I only saw some, like, you know how they do like 10-minute clips on Joe Rogan. Because nobody's got time to watch fucking 3
hour and a half
of everything.
2 hours.
Like on a Friday night, you're hanging out, you're drinking some beers with us, it's one thing, but fuck. Nuclear war scenario, Jacobson explains how a civilization as we know it would be decimated in a window of just 72 hours, while sharing a minute-by-minute account of
I don't
what
want to read it ever.
Armageddon might look like.
Nope, don't want to read it.
Isn't that fucking crazy? She said it takes 26 minutes and 40 seconds for a ballistic missile to get from a launch pad in Russia to the east coast of the United States.
And then the rest of the hours are at.
She's the one that told.
Is that what it is? Is so it lands over in New Jersey, and the 72 hours is to get across the country?
No,
or what's the
no,
72 hours?
That's the decimation of everybody dying. Chemical war. It's chemicals at that point. Nuclear fallout.
I know. Okay.
So it lands.
I get it.
Boom.
I know.
And it wipes everything out
In 72 hours.
And then you are chemically, the fallout from it will kill you. The radiation will kill you within 72 hours.
I mean, so here's the thing. It's like we have this conversation on.
There was a movie that, you remember the movie that came out back in like the 80s?
Which one?
Dude, I remember seeing it. And it was
Those movies freak me out every time I watch one, because then I'm like, oh God, we got to get ready for the end of the earth, end of the world.
I'm looking it up real quick. 1980s. I remember seeing it and I was like, what the fuck? I just remember it being like, don't look at the light.
Tyler said, I guess I'm safe.
It was called The Day After.
Oh, I do remember.
And it was like, close your eyes, right? And the people that looked at it,
one person
burned
went
their eyes.
blind. Yeah, I do remember that movie. Freaked me out.
1983.
I don't remember when I
television.
saw it. I don't think I saw it as a kid.
It was on fucking TV.
Maybe I
This
did
is
see it as a
during
kid.
the Cold War.
Maybe I did see it as a kid then, because I just
saw
remember
it when I was 7.
It freaked me out.
Yep.
Like I was like, we're gonna die tomorrow, because that's
Like 76.
no
yeah.
kid should watch that.
Everybody watched that back then
Everybody.
because we were going through the Cold War.
Well, the parents didn't.
Don't get freaked out about this. It's just information.
Freaks me out.
Like
It freaks me out.
we could all fucking die tomorrow. Like you can fucking
Listen.
road rage and have to fucking shoot a dude in a Tesla. Whatever.
Whatever. All right, honey.
All right. So anyway, it's just an interesting thought paradigm. Like to go back and like, have you ever thought about dying?
No, I'm gonna
from a
go ahead
nuclear
and,
war.
I'm gonna go ahead and not think about
I'm
it.
so sorry.
I'm gonna play
make you guys go through that.
dumb.
All right. Another thing. No, we'll do this one
Fuck
on
around, 'cause
Wednesday.
Tyler
this one's got
said,
time.
I guess I'm safe. And then Fox said, till your new state, Tyler. I feel threatened.
Safety first. Wooden swords. Hiya!
Why do you have that?
Because I took a fucking swords class way back when in Taekwondo.
Gay.
It was kind of gay.
Gay.
It was fun.
You went once.
They
probably.
didn't really let us beat the shit out
You
of
probably
each
went
other.
once, right? You bought a $90 wooden sword, and you probably went to class
I
like
think
once or
it's
twice.
got little Japanese insignias on it, but it's really just for.
So do you want my feel good?
But if I would have hit you with this, or
Oh, it
you
would
would have
hurt
hit
like a
somebody,
mother.
like, oh yeah,
It would hurt. It would hurt.
Maybe I can bring this up to the Drinking Bros podcast and put that on the set to sneak it into, because he does this pooyah thing whenever he hears a Asian. I think maybe I'll do that. I'll donate.
He goes,
this.
hiya, not booyah.
No, he goes, pooyah.
Does he really?
Yeah,
I
he
thought it
does
was
this whole
hiya.
thing. No, it's his pooyah thing.
That's because I heard
So I think I'm
listening.
gonna have to donate this. It just makes sense.
Okay, so you want my feel
And
good?
it's like, oh,
Greg,
oh.
can you put the sword
I think
down?
that's what you do with them. Oh. Okay, yes, I'm done.
Can I have it?
Nope, just leave it right there.
I might hurt
Safety
myself
first.
with it.
Yes, very.
So my feel good is about two wild foxes that are unable to return to the wild, but have plenty to be positive about. I'll show you a picture in a minute. They're super cute. A nonprofit organization that provides a safe and permanent home for foxes rescued from the fur trade. So this is like, these are animals that are in like captivity to be made into fur. Celebrated its 5th anniversary in March with call for donations. Proceeds would go to updating and improving the housing where the group keeps the foxes in its care.
What does a fox say? Dip, 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 dip. Okay, go on.
As well as expanding a unique
Fuck off.
As well as expanding a unique human animal therapy program. So during its first 5 years, Positive Beginnings has provided permanent sanctuary to 8 foxes rescued from fur trade. At present, they are home to 7 foxes. One of their foxes, Libby, died last year to genetic health complications. We collaborate with organizations in the region where fur farming is prevalent and offered placement assistance for foxes in need, which I think is really fucking cool. If we're unable to provide direct sanctuary, we actively work with reputable rescues to ensure fox is placed in the hands of a qualified caregiver. So these two,
your pictures?
I do. Hold on real quick. These foxes that have been bred in captivity for fur cannot be released back into the wild because they are several generations removed from their wild counterparts and lack the necessary survival skills to fend for themselves. Many also been bred for distinct coloring, making them more visible to predators, also causing the genetic problems. So she added that it's against the law to introduce non-native species into the wild, and because these foxes come from farms, they are classified as non-native and cannot legally be released. So these two, I'm trying to find their name real quick, because I know they said it. But I'll just give you a picture if I can't find their names because they're super ridiculous cute. Let's see.
Probably like Dingo and Dango.
Something.
Jingo and Django. Nah, you're not allowed to say Django. I think that's a.
So the goal of the
slave
sanctuary is to provide them with a safe, loving, and permanent home. We work with a team of veterans to address their medical needs and see to it that they are well cared for. So here are pictures of 2 of the foxes, the most recent additions.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Oh, super cute. See, I want a fox. We were talking about this earlier when you just gave me the highlights of this story. I want a fox.
They're super cute. They're super smart.
That's the thing. They just yip and talk and they roll around and they do all these things and
if there's no foxes, they dive in the snow face first.
Henry would get along with a fox perfectly.
They'd squeak together
Mickey
happily.
needs to die first, though, before we get a fox. Because Mickey's going to be like, I'm going to kill that fox.
That's a baby. That's a live baby right there.
Did we tell you guys that?
Yes, we did.
We already told you. They killed
So,
the
okay, pick up the picture so I can give you.
Keep reading.
So, no, it's just that. So, if you guys feel like giving a little, it's called Positive Beginnings.
Spell it.
PAWSITIVE.
All right.
Positive Beginnings.
So gay. It's fun.
It's not gay. It's cute.
No, it's cute.
It's only gay when you do it. It's not gay when the foxes do it.
What does the fuck? Oh, fuck off. All right, fine.
Yours?
Mine, dude. All right. So just like all of you guys, go out and buy a fucking nice hat, 3 different colors, right? But on the podcast the other day, Wednesday, I had a dude named MIA Sound on there who happened to pop a comment and said, where do we buy a hat? And I totally missed it.
I didn't see it either. So don't
Totally
feel
missed
bad.
it. You know, you guys are fucking chitting, chatting and stuff like
It's
that.
hard to keep up sometimes.
So if you guys see MIA Sound, go out and befriend him. Befriend him. Because evidently it's one of my coworkers at the firm. And he came up to me. Not only, I might have a stalker at this point. So I'm sorry, bro. You know who you are. But he walks up to me and I've got my headphones in and I'm working. He goes, hey, dude, you busy? And normally he says that exact thing. Hey, dude, you busy? Right? And I'm like, no, what's up? And he goes, where can I get a hat? I was like, fuck are you talking about? Like,
You're in work mode, not podcast
separation
mode.
of
Church
and state, right?
Yeah.
You're like, you don't do that. But no, I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, $20. Give him a hat, right?
Nice.
But it was awesome to
Did he
have
give you the
somebody-
$20?
It's kind of close. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking
CFO is all. Did he give you the money?
I think he said he zelled it.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's probably in an account somewhere. You need to take that $20 and put it towards the fund of something, whatever. But it's kind of cool when you have somebody, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
cheers to him. That's just my
That's
feel good.
awesome.
When you have somebody
Miami Sound Machine.
Miami MIA Sound Machine.
Also, your feel good should be your shirt. You got a new shirt
Oh,
today.
yeah. I need to call these guys out. Of course, I didn't even mention them. Hang on a second.
Well, now you have a a chance.
So Matador
a chance.
Performance. This is if you're here in San Antonio and
Need a PT,
even if, like
chiropractor,
Jessica, you come into town and you got like a back issue,
or crick in your neck from
crick in
sleeping
your
on our
neck,
pillows.
let me know and I'll set up time with this guy. So Matador, any one of you guys, you come in, visit, whatever, I will arrange time for you. So Matador is my physical therapist guy. So Matador PT, he's San Antonio chiropractor, right? But he also does like physical therapy. But he threw me this shirt when I went in today.
Yeah.
Because he had like these older shirts. So he was just like,
Yeah, it's way
I don't know
cooler.
what I was doing.
Yeah, it was his first shirt.
But,
We all learned with our first
shirt, right? Rehab exercise, shockwave therapy, dry needling, adjustments, manual therapy. And he also has like he does training. He does physical training
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
So he has like he's had like teams in there, like baseball teams, softball teams, like all sorts
Working
of
on
different
form
things.
so they don't get injured.
So yeah, so his name is
Arturo.
Dr. Arturo.
Sorry, kitty.
And you can go check him out. And then you have Dr. Matt in there as
Sorry, my
well that you can go check out. So yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for the
nice shirt.
shirt, bro. Trying to get it out of God. There you go. Matador.
Put your arms down.
Oh.
Thank you. Put your arms down. You're too big. Making it. Gregory, put your fucking arms down. Straighten the shirt out. Now. Thank you. Good
All right, however I get a
gravy.
picture of that. Anyway, you guys, big booty Latina.
Jessica.
What?
Jessica's
Yeah,
a
so
big
when you
booty
come back
Latina.
down here, Jess, I'll get you over to him. I swear to God, he'll dry needle,
Tyler, you need to come down
This
to
is how it
Texas
works,
just to
man.
see him for that.
dry needle.
Okay, we don't need to go through the whole thing
Oh, and then they put the little
don't need to go
electrodes in
through
there.
the whole thing.
And it
because you're
fucking-
the only weirdo
and
I
then
know
they
that
do the
likes it.
cupping, and then blah, 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 blah. You're like, oh my God,
Greg.
cupping. And then they do the adjustments, and you're like, oh my God. And they've got this new table that's just like flip, flop, flip, flop. You feel like a dolphin at the end of it. That's what I'm
Huh?
getting at.
Oh, okay.
Because you feel like you have flippers. It's almost S&M based.
You're retarded.
Because you hold on to this thing, and then it stretches your back.
That is a retard.
All right. Let's end this motherfucker. You know what? Saturday. Check out the new Just Greg. I'll drop it
Jessica says
tomorrow.
she's making a trip out just to see him. I don't know if she's
Fuck
talking
yeah.
to us or somebody else, but
No, us. She's gonna come. You can get your fucking shoes. Tomorrow, I'm gonna drop the new Just Greg.
No, we said
slash,
Sunday.
Nope, tomorrow.
oh, you're gonna do it's still Saturday.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow. God damn it. Within the next 2 days, you're gonna have a Just Greg slash Castro file because it's very important. Maybe I do it on. I don't know.
Can you premiere it twice?
Happy birthday to Jesus.
No.
Happy rebirth day.
Thank you.
Happy rebirth day to
Some
Jesus.
Catholic you are.
I grew up. I'm fucking 48 years old. Dude, I don't even know what a verb is.
A what?
Like a verb.
I know this about
I
you.
don't even know what an adverb. I know what an adjective is.
You
It's
guys
like
can
fuck.
see how happy Milo is right now.
Right. So don't ask me too many complicated questions.
Okay.
I don't know the answer.
So on that note,
But with that, go to church or do something, or don't go to church or
go
do
see
whatever you
family
want.
and have a family
You know
lunch.
what? Go just be careful this weekend. Go eat a bunch of fucking chocolate rabbits.
Hey, listen, go eat a bunch of whatever you gave up for Lent.
No, that's only a Catholic thing. Nobody does that.
You know, we might have some Catholics. Anyways, okay.
Love you guys. Catch you next Wednesday. Be safe. Be careful. Do all
Happy
the things
Zombie
you would
Jesus Day.
normally
That's me.
do on a fucking weekend. But with that, we love you guys. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys. Be
Cheers.
safe.
Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.